Good afternoon. This is Jabari Long with episode number 24 of the Long Report. And today we're wrapping up a four-part series talking about alternative investments. This is episode number 24 of the Long Report. And so far we've covered the alternative investment class of real estate. We talked about promissory notes. Um, Last time we discussed mortgages. And today we're going to talk about private placements. So private placements are often referred to as PPMs or private placement memorandums. And sometimes in certain spaces, you'll hear them referred to as syndications. Basically, these are non registered securities that are offered to the general public in various um, income classifications, meaning you can be accredited and non-accredited, depending on the type of how the PPM is set up. And but it's used to pool money together, pool funds together to invest in certain things. So a PPM has a wide array of what it can be set up to invest. The PPM can be set up to invest in apartment buildings, one building, or an array of buildings. It can You can create a fund to offer private money to individual investors who want to acquire, rehab, fix, and flip. Um, there's unlimited a number of reasons why a person would want to put together a private placement and why an investor would want to invest in the private placement. One of the chief reasons why investors invest in private placements is because typically they offer preferred returns, which means before the syndicator or the investment group makes a dollar, the investor gets their preferred return, and that preferred return could be 8%, it could be 9%, whatever is agreed upon or offered to the investor in the subscription agreement. That's the rate of return that's paid before anybody makes any money. So since the investors are putting their money on the table to make the deal happen, they get paid first. Um, these PPMs can be secured or unsecured, meaning that if the fund is set up to buy a specific property, then that fund or that ownership group would have an interest or a lien on that property. If it's set up to offer individual loans to, say, rehab investors, then this probably would be a fund or a PPM that's unsecure in nature, and uh, that would be definitely shared with the potential investor before they decide to invest. So one thing I like about private placements is that there is a lot of paperwork, a lot of thought, legal jargon put into place to allow the syndicator or the person offering the investment to individual investors, which means they've done a lot of homework professionally and legally to be able to legally offer this to investors. There's a lot of securities laws that have to be followed with regards to pooling monies together. So when a person comes with a private placement agreement, one, you know that they spent some money putting that agreement together, and two, you can trust that the attorney that put the paperwork together has dotted all their I's and crossed all their T's with respect to disclosing the inherent risks involved with this particular investment. And I just want to be clear that every past performance does not indicate future results, and every investment has risk. That is why there is the potential reward and upside for it. So, um, you as an investor have to weigh the individual investments on their merit, on their own merit, and do your due diligence and make a decision from there. But you definitely want to get in the game, so to speak, and take advantage of these higher rates of return that are just not easily achieved in the marketplace, in the stock market over a long period of time. So once again, this is a video number 4 of 4, talking about the benefits of alternative investments. We educate our clients on how to put monies in self-directed environments so that it's tax deferred or tax free. And once you are in a vehicle that provides tax free or tax deferred growth, the ability to really benefit from compound interest is magnified. So, once again, Jabari Long with episode number 24 of the Long Report here today, talking to you about alternative investments. Check out the other 3 videos if you have not done so, where we discuss the various forms or types of alternative investments that you can participate in. I think 3 of the 4 videos talk about investing without actually owning the real estate, benefiting from the rates of return and the security of real estate without actually having the responsibility of ownership. Thank you and have a great day.